The world may never know what happened to Carol Baskin's first husband, but here's what we do know. You need something to watch now that you've finished Tiger King. Also, come on, she totally knows something. In the past, TK fans could get their fix with one of Joe Exotic TV's daily live streams. But since the King is currently serving a 22-year sentence in federal prison, we're going to recommend some other docs, films, and series with some key elements in common. But how could one sum up something as bizarre and beautiful as Tiger King? Let's try. 1. Joe's claim to fame was the roadside zoo that housed his collection of exotic animal companions. Just about everyone in the series keeps some wildlife close at hand.
Let's not forget, dude, that keeping wildlife, that ain't legal either.
2. Joe's more than just a cat guy. He's also a prolific fake singer, with albums full of songs that he pretends to have recorded himself, like a deep-fried Milli Vanilli. 3. The cast of Tiger King is packed with enough quirky, unexpected, outrageous, and defiantly American personalities to fill a NASCAR speedway. Also, several of them may be on speed.
Meth was the main one that we did.
4. You can't be the king, tiger or otherwise, without a bit of the old attempted murder. Joe tries to take Carol out, and someone quite successfully burns Michael Jackson's alligators to death. It's truly a series with something for everyone. 5. The Greater Wynwood Exotic Animal Park may not have been a positive environment for its animal prisoners, but the motley crew running the place fused into an unconventional family, even the ones who didn't participate in the actual group wedding. So if you enjoyed those elements from Tiger King, we've got some suggestions for some shows and movies to help pass the time until that Investigation Discovery sequel debuts. To start, Todd Phillips' The Hangover shockingly matches all 5 categories, so let's jump from Team Tiger to the Wolfpack. It's true, this zany bro-down comedy features noted American-eccentric Mike Tyson and his friend, a tiger. Plus, Ken Jeong's Mr. Chow tries to murder the groom-to-be, and the less said about singer Wayne Newton's involvement, the better. Even if all the jokes haven't aged well, it's fun to reminisce back to a time when you could attend a party with your friends. Okay, on to some four-matchers. Let's get back to reality with the 2009 documentary The Wild and Wonderful Whites of West Virginia. Produced by Johnny Knoxville of Jackass fame, this movie chronicles a famous family of hillbilly outlaws and their run-ins with the law. The patriarch of the clan, Jesco White, is a renowned mountain dancer, and his nephew Brandon Poe is sentenced to 50 years in prison for attempted murder. No exotic animals that we know of, but otherwise you're really close on this one. It's like 80% as insane as Tiger King, which is still really insane. From the world of fiction, how about the Soderbergh movie Logan Lucky? It stars Channing Tatum and Adam Driver as an unconventional, eccentric American family, with Daniel Craig showing up to do one of his patented ridiculous southern accents.
This is a surprise.
So that's 2 down right there. Plus, they use cockroaches to help with their heist. Thanks, Animal Pals! And Tatum's daughter performs the song Take Me Home Country Roads at a beauty pageant. It's no Here Kitty Kitty, but we're gonna allow it. A fun film that flopped at the box office, so check it out now if it passed you by. For our first 3-match selection, we have another documentary, but first a quick history lesson. In the early 80s, the restaurant/animatronic animal band concept was born in a chain restaurant called Showbiz Pizza Place. This band was known as the ROCK-AFIRE explosion. This incredible 2009 documentary of the same name not only fills in the backstory before Chuck E. Cheese arrived on the scene, but also introduces us to the passionate, devoted, insane fan base of obsessives who developed around the characters. These guys should have spent no more than 2 nights at Freddy's, 3 tops. It may not be as violent as Tiger King, but it's just as weird. There's another relevant cat and murder-based documentary series you won't even have to leave Netflix for. Don't F with Cats. A makeshift family of internet weirdos bands together to track down a psychopath who kills cats for fun. Don't watch it if you're uncomfortable with animal cruelty, kind of like Tiger King, but I guess it's too late to warn you about that. This one has a more hopeful message though. I'd say spoiler alert, but it's in the title. Still can't decide? Well, if you just want to lose yourself in another twisted documentary series about a group of like-minded true believers making highly questionable decisions, including a bit of the old attempted murder,
came this close to murdering a presidential appointee.
Check out Wild Wild Country. It's about a religious cult building a utopian city in the Oregon desert, and the locals? Turns out they're not too thrilled about it.
I want that guru and his evil influence out of my city.
They may not share too much DNA with Tiger King, but they both touch on the theme of weird American sex cult, and darn it, that should be enough. If you've never seen Howard Hawks' classic 1938 screwball comedy Bringing Up Baby, you should just watch it because it's terrific, and it helped invent the rom-com as we know it today. But it also meets 2 of our Tiger King criteria. Katharine Hepburn's free-spirited heiress Susan Vance is a bona fide American eccentric, the prototype for thousands of manic pixie dream girls to come. And she has a pet leopard named Baby. That's basically a skinny tiger. Finally, you may be surprised to learn that despite the main character's strong physical resemblance, Tiger King and the David Spade comedy Joe Dirt only overlap in 2 significant ways.
What?
Eccentric American characters who ultimately form an unconventional family. Though Tiger King could have definitely benefited from Christopher Walken hanging around policing people's tone.
You're talking to my guy all wrong. It's the wrong tone.
Might have kept Joe out of trouble. The brainiacs who made this video think you can't go wrong with the ROCK-AFIRE explosion doc as your follow-up to Tiger King. It rides that same razor-thin line between funny and disturbing. But if you were basing your next selection on Metacritic average user scores and the Rotten Tomatoes tomato meter, Wild Wild Country is your best bet. And the highest traffic page on Fandom? That's gonna give you The Hangover, baby! Which movie or series do you think you'll actually watch next? Do we miss anything super promising? And hey, what happened to Carol Baskin's husband, do you think?